Memories that just don't fade. We'll see the Chicago White Sox as they play against the Minnesota Twins. This is 2K Sports.
Looking at one excited fan base packing the house here at Target Field. It is the pitcher's nightmare to see Joe Mauer at the plate. We're going to watch him work today. It's Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. We've just passed the halfway point of this year. Thorne, Kruk, and Phillips with you. And it's Nick Blackburn. He's their starter. And he gets going against these White Sox hitters. What do you think's in store?
As a manager, you send Nick Blackburn out to the mound, you know you're going to get a competitor. He's going to give you an effort out there. He's a guy that really goes at the hitters. His slider is his put-away pitch. To be most effective, though, he has to get strike one.
Presented by Pepsi, we'll show you the lineup Ozzie Guillen's got going. John, who do we keep an eye on?
If you want to see power in the lineup, just look at Carlos Quentin. This guy can hit it out of the ballpark.
And so Johnny Damon leads it off. Minnesota lost yesterday. They've got 3 more opportunities now to take games against the White Sox. There's a swing and a smash. And it's going to be Young. And he grabs it in his strikes. Now we'll take a quick look at the Twins and how they'll be out there positionally on defense. Highlight, Steve, for these fielders.
Well, as an everyday shortstop, J.J. Hardy's one of those guys that makes every routine play you want out there. Very good at the slow roller, getting rid of it quickly.
Hit sharply towards the hole. And he steps on first. That's the second out. And here's Paul Konerko. 2 outs, bases empty. Liner towards the hole. That's going to do it. Kadaya's there. Well, that's one way to keep your pitch count down. They wrap that inning up with 3 pitches. Bottom half coming right up for the Twins. Mark Burley's going to be pitching. He's going to start for Chicago. John, how do you think he's going to approach this Minnesota lineup?
Well, don't blink your eye on this one, because if you do, you're going to miss some pitches from Mark Burley, the quickest worker in all of baseball. When he gets it, he throws it. There's no wasted time. He has a low pitch count. He throws a fastball, curve, a changeup, a slider, a cut fastball. He throws them all for strikes, and he uses his defense. He doesn't strike out a lot of guys, but he keeps the ball in play and down in the zone.
Burley with a delivery. Swung, ground ball to short. So Span is set down. Pepsi presents our starting lineups. Here's a look at the Twins. In our scouting report, John, who are we watching for today?
Well, Jason Kubel's going to be counted on in this game to do a lot of damage. Left-handed hitter with that short stroke. Boy, he can generate a lot of power, though, in that bat. Let's see if he can take one out of the yard here today.
Young is retired. And now's a good time to take a brief look how the White Sox stack up defensively. So, Steve, the thoughts on a fielder here?
Well, they're confident with Alex Rios out there. Just a solid all-around defender with a strong throwing arm. He's a quality defensive player.
And here's Joe Mauer. Line shot into center field. And that one's going to drop in. That's their first hit. Now our State Farm leaderboard, the teams with the highest on-base percentage. Number 1, the White Sox. Second, the Yankees. In third, the Twins. Fourth, the Red Sox. And fifth best, the A's.
Well, you kind of expected these two teams, if you've watched them all year, to be amongst the league leaders in on-base percentage, and that's exactly what they are.
Line towards second. And the sides retired as they head into the dugout. Some good work, Mark Burley. Works his... For those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Leading it off, Carlos Quentin. There's a swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep into right field. And they get the first run of the ball game. That solo shot, that is a big fly ball, 1-0.
Now, Gary looked like he was setting on that pitch. He got it and drove it out of the park.
What they're going to want to do in this ball game now is take advantage of that and build that momentum up.
Now, they need to still be aggressive out there and go right after him.
And Beckham's in the box. This one rolls through to the wall. He's trying for second. Well, we have a moment courtesy of State Farm. Let's see who has the league in hits. With a runner on second, Alex Rios up. And at the plate, one of the tops in runs scored, top 5. That one swung on, hit in the air. Foul ball, no home run that time. The pitch. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Time for Rios now to protect.
Gary, he can really swing the bat. Just a quality approach at the plate, day in and day out. That consistency is critical to their success.
Picked up by Hardy. So Rios is set down.
Rank-wise now, let's take a look at where the Minnesota Twins sit in the American League. Third in batting average, third most in hits, and they're ranked third in on-base percentage. Knowing on-base percentage is a real asset to trying to score runs. The more runners you get on, the more opportunities you have to score runs.
And he dives back safely. Here it comes. The strike 2 pitch, and Blackburn gets him. And A.J. Przinsky strikes out, unable to make contact on that pitch.
Well, he made it look easy right there. Slicing and dicing, just attacking the strike zone. 3 pitches, all for strikes, sitting on.
Mark Teahan looking to knock in a run. And right now, top 5 in runs batted in the league. The strike 2 pitch, and Blackburn gets him.
Well, if you can ever read a slider coming out of a pitcher's hand, sometimes what happens is you're more focused on what the ball's going to do as far as the break goes than you are with timing the swing, and you hesitate for that split second, and it gets in on you. And
End of the game. It comes here in the second, and Jason Kubel now to lead it off.
Number 16.
Lifetime going 2 for 8 against Mike Burley. Lined right at the second baseman. And that'll set down Kubel.
Let's take a chance now to take a look at where the White Sox sit today in the rankings in the American League. First in doubles, first in batting average, and they're also the #1 team hitting with runners in scoring position. That batting average driving in runners. This lineup knows how to hit in the clutch. They're patient. They let the ball come to them, and then they deliver.
And it's J.J. Hardy now. Swings and misses. The good change right there. 0-1.
Well, this guy's changeup is so good that a lot of hitters almost forget about his fastball, but it's that speed differential that makes it so effective.
That was J.J. Hardy looking for something else. Strike 3.
Let's watch K-Cam. Take a look at the two-seam fastball.
couldn't pull the trigger. He couldn't even get it started.
Came right back with another fastball, John.
Well, you see him go fastball like that, and you know he has a lot of confidence in that heater right there.
Takes a swing at that fastball. Can't connect. 0-1. He's 1 for 3 off Burley. And here's the pitch. Good movement to that cutter, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
Well, if he can throw this cutter down and away like this, he's going to be very effective. That's an outstanding pitch.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but it's 1-2.
He had great arm motion on that changeup right there, but he left it just a little bit high.
Changeup got him, and the side is retired. Save your arm. Do it by pitching only 8 times in 1 inning, 3 outs. The White Sox maintaining their lead. And Jim Tomei to lead it off. He's a big home run guy, top 10 in the league right now.
Jim Tomei.
Swings and misses at the fastball. 0-1. The pitch, and that's a strike. Tomei's going to have to hit with a little less of a cut here.
Well, that pitch right there, he just blew it right by the hitter, swung late.
That one, a one-hopper off the wall. Stops at second, two-bagger. A look at the teams with the lowest ERA for the month, courtesy of State Farm. Number 1, the Angels. The A's second. The Blue Jays third. Indians fourth. And the Mariners fifth.
You take a look at these pitching staffs and how successful they've been limiting the opposition in runs scored, and that can go a long way to helping a team win.
And it's in there. That hitting streak continues. This is a great situation for some offense.
Well, that base hit right there gives him a dozen straight games with the hit, and it looks like he might just be getting started.
RBI situation, Alexei Ramirez. Ball! Too far outside, 1-0. The 1-0 now. A fly ball. It is foul, and just that close to being a homer. One pitch, a fastball, cut on, missed, 1-2.
Well, that fastball right there, he just blew it by him.
Swing and a miss. 3 strikes, and Alexei Ramirez is set down.
Gary, let's check out this changeup in K-Camp.
RBI chance goes to Paul Konerko. He's the league leader in ribbies. Now Mauer positions himself. Hut shot towards the hole. A run comes home. Situations repeating themselves here. A chance to produce, and they are.
Well, you see the pitch down in the zone a little bit, but he got a good piece of wood on it and drives it.
What you like about that at bat is the discipline to keep the head in.
Well, I'll tell you what, he changed locations, went down to the zone. It's a solid piece of hitting.
Here's the delivery. The strike 2 pitch, and Blackburn gets him.
I pulled the string on that curveball, took a little bit off, and had him way out in front.
Swing and a miss. Slider, 2 down.
Well, just a great sequence of pitches right there, and it only took him 3.
Boy, that's about as fine a job on the mound as you can get. 2 men on and 2 men out. Here's the first pitch. Passes up a ball this time and swings for a strike that's in the dirt. Pitch on the way. Can't catch up with that swing, and a miss, and it's now 0-2. There. Oh boy, now they can run. Struck him out, and he's still going to make it down to first base.
Now, like Gary, they're able to capitalize on this mistake. The catcher's got to keep it in front, knock it down. Couldn't get the out. We'll see how it impacts the outcome of this game.
And now an extra out in this inning. Well, not much of a running game going on. 2 runners scoring position. They're still there.
Yeah, and a terrible job by the hitter right there. You just have to make contact, and you probably score a run. He didn't get it done.
And he starts Rios out. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. 1 for 6 career numbers for him against Blackburn. Hit up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Rios. And Damon crosses the plate. And the White Sox, they just keep rolling.
Number 12, A.J. Krasinski.
0-1 mistake right here. He throws it over the heart of the plate, and he pays for it.
First pitch. That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. 1 bounce onto the wall. And Konerko will score. And that's 2 runs. And Rios comes across to score. And he pulls into second base. Good enough for 3 RBIs.
25, Mark Tian.
He goes right with the pitch and slaps the ball into left field.
And if you try and pull that pitch, you're probably not even going to get the bat on it.
That's a ground ball to second base if he pulls that one.
Well hit towards the middle. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. Struggle this time around for Nick Blackburn. Up next, it'll be the Twins. Quick glimpse. Manager Ozzie Guillen. And now his lineup is in overdrive. Exciting bit of run production. A good way to keep your manager happy. And Burley gets it by. Called strike, and the count will go to 0-1.
He's just popping that glove with that four-seam fastball, pounding the strike zone.
In there, and he falls behind 0-2. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Damon. And he gets over to take care of business. Make sure to catch this one next Tuesday. It'll be Albert Pujols and the St. Louis Cardinals as the Philadelphia Phillies come to town. That one will get underway at 8 Eastern. Punto at the plate. Base is empty with one away. A shot up the middle makes its way through for a single. And that's going to bring Denard Span to the plate.
A good piece of hitting right there with one out. Now let's see what they can do with him now that they've got a man on first.
Runner at first with one down. First pitch to Span. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gets one at second. Back to first, not in time. Not quick enough on the relay.
Well, they get the lead runner at second, but they just couldn't turn two. No, they wanted to.
Now Delman Young batting with the runner on first. Over his career, 8 for 22 against Burley. Mark Burley, that's another good inning. He has a shutout through 3 innings of work. And it'll be the White Sox. Bottom of the order to get things started.
In that last ball game for him. And I think with that, they got to think about getting somebody on in front of him because it looks like the power's coming.
Has him out in front as he swings and misses strike one.
Well, he fooled him terribly with that pitch. And I mean, that is one of those pitches right there.
Now he swings, hits this one high in the air. Deep left center field. Gone, a home run. Remarkable. They now lead by 7 with that solo shot. Dunsey will be coming on to take over on the mound. They've decided it was time to make a change here.
Well, this wasn't the type of start the pitcher wanted, or the manager wanted, or his team wanted. Now they've got to see if the bullpen can do a little bit better.
And it's Johnny Damon at the plate. That's swung on and a liner here. One away. Coming up at the trade deadline now. Here's what the Central Division looks like, courtesy of the State Farm Standings Board. It's the White Sox in first. In the second spot, the Twins. In third place, it's the Royals. In the fourth spot, it's the Indians. And rounding out the list, the Tigers.
In the tough AL Central, we all thought the White Sox would finish down on the pack, but instead, they're sitting on top and making us all look silly.
Here's the pitch. This one could be trouble down the right field line. Bounces up against the wall.
Now coming to bat.
Fielded that one cleanly in right, and as a result, made a good play out of it.
We have to credit the hitter. He has exceptional speed. He turned it on out of the batter's box and went in easily.
Canerco at the plate, leading the league in home runs. And here's the first one. And he gets this one by him on 1. Swings, lines this one back up the middle, and it gets down. That's hit number 2, making good contact. He throws, and Ramirez is home.
Now coming to bat.
Get to take a look at one here that probably should have ended at first base.
Well, he had the burners on coming out of the batter's box and rounding first base. Great aggressiveness on his part. He didn't let up, and he gets in safely.
No indecision when he got to first base.
That's how you get in safely to second.
First pitch to Quinton. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. He has hit .240 lifetime against the Twins. Helped him out there. 0-2.
If you didn't get a chance to see his last ball game, he came up with a solo shot, took advantage of a pitcher's mistake.
Able to set him down there, chalk that one up as a strikeout for him.
His pitches complement one another. They work off of each other, and he used a tremendous sequence right there. 1, 2, 3, strikeout, see you later.
Now Mauer positions himself. He's up for that first pitch and misses 0-1.
Credit the catcher on that one. That's a good low target, setting up, and he hit the target. Good execution.
Change up, takes it for a called third strike. That's going to end the inning. So Nick Blackburn, he will head off. Up next, it'll be the Twins. Joe Mauer leading it up. He had a single in his last time up.
Number 7, Joe Mauer.
First pitch, here it comes. Here's a swing, a ball lined softly towards second. Beckham able to pull that one in. Here's what the White Sox schedule looks like. Series with Minnesota concluding on Sunday. They head to yet another venue. The Mariners hosting that one. They'll get started Monday night. Then they have yet another venue. The Athletics, Northern California in Oakland. So they'll be out and about over a good bit of that upcoming schedule. And Burley gets it by, called strike, and the count will go to 0-1.
Well, they've got a couple of hits here, and we're into the 4th inning, so maybe they're starting to get something going. And the second time through the lineup, maybe they'll try to figure something out, Gary.
Check swing on that pitch, but it found the zone anyway. 0-2. Here's the pitch. Lined up the middle, and Kadaya's got himself a single.
Now coming to bat.
0-2 count, so you protect a pitch that's up, so a little easier to do that.
Absolutely. You can fight it off, punch it over the infielder's head. That time, solid piece of hitting.
Burley with a delivery. Takes a call at strike one.
Now, good life on this fastball as he just buries it down and away.
On the way. And he takes a called strike on the outer half, 0-2. This one's grounded to second. He picks it up. That's one out. But he'll hang on to that, so they will get one.
Number 1.
J.J. Hardy, a runner on first. Hardy settles in. First pitch. Checks his swing that time, but it's still a strike, 0-1. It's hit foul by Hardy. Hardy again fouling it off.
Well, even though you're in the defensive mode like this batter is, there's still no guarantee you're not going to strike out.
A smash between short and third, and there's Tien for the third out. No runs and a base hit. They leave one man on at first. Minnesota still looking for the bats. There is a quick glimpse of Ron Gardenhire. And a bit of frustration at this point. Not the game he'd hoped, at least now. And Alex Cerrillos to lead off. And one of the top 10 averages right now. Swings on that first pitch, misses the fastball, 0-1.
Oh, he's having some kind of season this year, Gary. Really the guy leading this team's offense and some kind of offensive production.
Should have let that one go by. Hits the dirt, but it's a strike on a swing. That's hit foul by Rios. Fastball swung out and missed, struck him out one away.
With 2 strikes, the hitter line at the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it.
It's going to be Brzezinski. Last time up, he cleared the bases with a double.
Well, he's already produced 3 runs in this game. He's clearly swinging the hot bat. You know they're going to be very careful with him here.
Can't wait long enough for that one, and he starts out with a strike.
Well, this is what you need to do. You need to put up some zeros right now. Get some outs and get your fielders back in the dugout to swing the bat and try to make up this deficit.
It is foul. It was that close to being gone. Fastball got him 2 down.
Up to the plate.
A good sequence of pitches right there, using location and selection to get the strikeout.
And here's Martin. Right there in the top 5 in home runs. First one to tee in. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply towards the hole. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. And nothing across here in this half of the inning. The White Sox 8, Minnesota nothing. And if you're just joining in, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Colbert at the plate. Burley with a delivery. Watches a changeup go by for strike 1.
Well, offensively, they just have not been able to get anything going. Only one runner left on base, so they just need more opportunities and see if they can't capitalize on it.
Still 0-2. Up the middle, Burley. And that's in plenty of time for the out.
Minnesota Twins.
Wow, great reactions right there. Doesn't waste any time at all getting his glove on the ball and easily throws it to first and retires the run.
First pitch on the way. Hot shot towards the hole. And it's through. That's a base hit.
Well, he did his job right there, getting on base. Now with one out, let's see if they can move him around and get him in scoring position.
First pitch on the way. And Burley gets it by, called strike, and the count will go to 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Fastball in there, struck him out of number 2.
For the Minnesota
K-Cam
Twins.
registers this at 86 miles per hour. Some pretty good break.
Great setup this time with the off-speed pitch, and then following it up, he couldn't catch up to the heater. Couldn't even get a bat off his shoulder.
Great combination of pitches when you can freeze a hitter like that. Bats him out with a cut fastball for a strike.
When you can hit your spot with that kind of movement down and into the hitter, you're way ahead of the game.
Back up the middle, and Ramirez fields the ball, and he'll step on the bag. That'll do it. And heading to the dugout, Mark Burley. He's looking to preserve that good lead and get a W. And Jim Tomei to lead it on. And a home run back in the 4th inning.
Number 27, Jim Tomei.
Here's the pitch. Good rip on that one, but he missed it on 1.
Boy, that's some kind of fastball down in the zone right there. The hitter has to be ready for it, and he's got no chance to hit it.
And that's a strike. Tomei's going to have to hit with a little less of a cut here.
That's just a great pitch right there. I mean, that's the hardest pitch for a hitter to try to stay back on. That's why he was out in front of that one.
Got him there. That was a nice strikeout. And it's Johnny Damon now. Now the first pitch. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike 1.
It's tough for hitters to protect both sides of the plate. You can't protect the outside and the inside, especially when you're throwing your fastball down in the left.
And with this break in the action, let's take a look at the leaders in slugging, brought to you by State Farm.
Well, this is a list of guys that when they get in there, they're looking to do some damage, to really hurt the opposition, looking to drive the ball. It's not just about contact, it's about hard contact.
And in the batter's box, it's Ramirez. One of the best batting averages in the league. Swung on and missed, strike 2.
Just a solid offensive player day in and day out, and a guy that really can deliver for this offense.
And in there, second hit for him in the ball game on his 4th plate appearance. And that'll bring up Paul Konerko.
Well, Alexi Ramirez's season so far, let's take a look at where he ranks compared to everybody else. Second in doubles, third most in hits. You'll notice he's also ranked in the top 5 in batting average, a guy that puts it in play, finds holes, and finds a way to get himself on base.
And he starts Konerko out. Cut on and missed 0-1.
Well, I'm going to try to get the third out of this inning right here. Just get it out however you can and feel like it's at least a moral victory in this game.
Hit hard to second. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand it. The White Sox 8. Minnesota nothing. Gain some confidence here. Second of 4 against the White Sox. That one swung on its line. Beckham able to pull that one in. Here's a look at what's coming up for the White Sox. Series with Minnesota concluding on Sunday. They head to yet another venue. Seattle Mariners will be hosting. That'll be a 3-game series. Then they'll continue the road trip for the next series. The Athletics hosting that one. So they'll be out and about over a good bit of that upcoming schedule. And so Mauer retired.
Minnesota Twins. First base. Number 5.
And it's Michael Kadaya in the box now. First pitch to Kadaya. Line towards second. Beckham. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. That's going to do it here in the 6th inning. And Steve, you can just tell by looking at it, he's thinking about it.
Garrett, he's bringing it today, no question about it. And I tell you, the offense has to look out because he's gaining confidence.
7th inning.
Quick glimpse of the manager, Ozzie Guillen.
Right fielder.
He has to be pleased with his team's performance so far today. First pitch to Quinton. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, you know, in this situation right here, that the hitter's always going to look for a...
Ball is swung on, hit a long way, going way back, still going back. Gone! Goodbye, home run. They add to the lead. Man, what a big day these guys are having. And Beckham's in the box.
Number 15, Gordon Beckham.
A smash towards the hole, and Kadaya makes the play.
Rank-wise now, let's take a look at where the Minnesota Twins sit in the American League. 3rd in batting average, 3rd most in hits, and they're ranked 3rd in on-base percentage. Knowing on-base percentage is a real asset to trying to score runs. The more runners you get on, the more opportunities you have to score runs.
So Rios is set down. It's going to be Brzezinski trying again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far.
They're winning right now, and his 3 RBIs have to be a factor.
Cuts on that off-speed pitch, but can't connect. 0-1.
I pulled the string on that curveball, took a little bit off, and had him way out in front.
That pitch was way too low, but he swung at it anyway. It's a strike. Back up the middle. And in there, second hit for him in the ball game in his 4th plate appearance. That brings up Mark Teahan. Let's check out the league hit leaders, courtesy of State Farm.
Number 25.
0 for 3 to this point. Runner on first, 2 away. First one to Teahan. Here's the pitch. Can't connect. It's 0-1.
He says, I'm going to go at him, but I'm going to go at him away so that I can't get hurt. He just runs that fastball by him.
Tolbert, throw in time, forces him at second for the 3rd out. So they pick up a run on the home run and add to their lead. White Sox continue. And Kubel's in the box.
Left fielder, number 16, Jason Kubel.
Here's the first pitch. And Burley gets it by, called strike, and the count will go to 0-1.
A tremendous effort out on the mound in this one, and we're deep into the ball game. I mean, we're getting close to the end of this one. They've only been able to get 4 hits against him, and he shut them down and kept them off the scoreboard.
And that misses for a ball.
Oh, boy, you better get that breaking ball down or you're going to get hurt.
And 1 pitch, a curve, swung out and missed. 1-2. A smash between short and 3rd. And Teahan with the catch. And you know he's looking ahead and feeling pretty good about it.
And with good reason. He hasn't given up a run yet. and he's got to be gaining confidence.
And Burley gets it by, called strike, and the count will go to 0-1.
This is the go-to pitch for many pitchers in the major league. The fastball down and away. When in doubt, that's where you go.
Leaves that one alone. Hardy shows patience, evens it up. Here's the delivery. Smash towards the middle. Beckham. So Hardy is set down.
For the Minnesota Twins, second baseman.
Colbert at the plate. Grounded out his last time up. Base is empty with 2 outs. And the first pitch. On the ground to short. Fielded by Ramirez. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. And Steve, he has shut him down, and it's 7 now under his belt. On screen, look at the guy in charge, Ron Gardner. And tough decisions maybe, or maybe not. This bench needs some inspiration. He'll try to give it to him. Breaking ball swung on and missed. 0-1.
The batter was obviously looking for something else. You see how way out in front he was on that swing.
A smash. Gone! A home run. They add to the lead. Man, what a big day these guys are having.
Now
It's Johnny Damon at the plate. He's had 1 hit 4 times up.
Number 18, Johnny Damon.
First pitch on the way to Damon. Swings on that first pitch, misses the fastball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Veteran Damon, though, he'll cut it down and try to just poke it out there. Oh, what a drive. He smashed it. And it's going to be Young. No problem for him as he gets that out. Coming up at the trade deadline now, here's what the Central Division looks like, courtesy of the State Farm Standings Board. It's the White Sox in first, Twins in the second spot. In third place, it's the Royals. Fourth place, the Indians. And rounding out the list, the Tigers.
In the tough AL Central, we all thought the White Sox would finish down on the pack, but instead, they're sitting on top and making us all look silly.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. His career batting average, 400 against Brian Dunson. Swung on and missed. Strike 2.
Well, he fooled him terribly with that pitch. And I mean, that is one of those pitches right there that you have to notice it out of the hand, recognize it early so you can stay back and try to drive that thing the other way.
The ability to move your pitches around within the zone, to change a hitter's eye level and keep them off balance are critical to success. Very successful there. 3 pitches and a strikeout.
It's 0-1 as he swings and misses at that fastball. Here it comes. Strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. Konerko now will look to tighten up that zone. And he cannot pull the trigger. Paul Konerko strikes out. So they pick up a run on the home run and add to their lead. White Sox have really piled it on here. And Pridey's batting. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Designated hitter, number 11.
First pitch.
Pridey.
And Burley gets it by. Called strike, and the count will go to 0-1.
Holding them scoreless so far in this one and only allowed 4 hits, Gary. And I think a real credit to what he's been able to do. Outstanding work between the pitcher and catcher. Just a great plan of attack.
Swings, lines this one back up the middle. And in there, he's 2 for 3 today. Now the State Farm leaderboard will look at pitching staffs who have been the hardest to hit in the last 10 games. Number 1, the Angels. Second, the A's. Blue Jays third. The Indians fourth. And the Mariners fifth.
You look at those low opponents' batting averages. Those really are the pitching staffs with the best stuff.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And that's through a base hit. Great opportunity for Minnesota.
He's a first pitch fastball hitter. He got the fastball and ripped it in the left.
He deals. Swung on, hit. He grabs it. Over to second for 1. And 2. Double play. Well, the run standing just 90 feet away. Let's take a look at Delman Young. 0 for 3 to this point. First delivery to Young. Line softly to center field. And it's in there. The Minnesota Twins will score. Well, the rally here energized every new opportunity they take advantage of.
It's just a shame to see the shutout broken up right there, Gary, but it's still just a tremendous performance today.
And Mauer ready for the first pitch. And that one's too high, taken for a ball as Burley tried upstairs.
Okay, there are so many different ways.
Swung on, grounded towards the hole.
Now
The opportunity for offense is right now.
First base, number 5, Michael Dyer.
Well, as a pitcher, all you can do is throw it where you think he can't hit it, and that's what this pitcher did. He made a great pitch. He executed it perfectly. Just give the hitter the credit. He beat him on this one.
Well, working on the 0-1 count now.
Gary, I think right now that you've got to consider trading outs for runs if you're pitching. I mean, listen, just keep getting outs right now. The countdown's there. You only need 4 outs left to win this ballgame.
Lined foul towards third. On the way. Change up. Thought he had him, but it's 1-2. He can't connect on that one. Michael Kadaya comes up empty on that swing. They pick up 4 hits in the inning, but manage only 1 run. Minnesota, they started down the right tracks. And it's Carlos Quentin in the box now. He's already homered twice in this one.
Gary, they're having a big offensive day. I think that's pretty obvious, but clearly one of the major components of this offense are his at-bats. I mean, 2 home runs. He's swinging the bat very well. Looks so comfortable at the plate.
Taps this one foul to the right. Here's the delivery. He got him. So far, 8 strikeouts today.
Let's see this one again in K-Camp. It's a changeup.
And Beckham's in the box. Lined out last time up. And here's the first one. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. This one to Kubel. And he meanders over to put it away. The Twins' schedule, let's have a look. They'll wrap up this series with the White Sox on Sunday. And they take their battle back to the American League Central. The Cleveland Indians. That's a 3-game series. Continuing on, they'll take on a team that matches up well against them. Baltimore Orioles will be hosting. This one's grounded hard up the middle. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. And a quick inning for Brian Densing. Up next, it'll be the Twins. And Jason Kubel now to lead it off. No hits yet, but he'll get another chance right here.
Jason Kubel.
First pitch to him. And Burley gets it by. Called strike, and the count will go to 0-1.
Well, a non-save situation right here in the 9th inning, and they just want to get outs right now. Try to get the first out of the inning. Take away hope as the other team needs to score a bunch of runs. You get an out, you can really deflate them.
Fastball swung out and missed. Struck him out, one away.
K-Cam presents the 2-seamer. Take a look.
Oh, a fantastic strikeout pitch here. It's headed down and in, and the batter just didn't time this thing right. He never had a chance on this one.
Absolutely right, John. And as in real estate, it's all about location. Burley with a delivery. Strike 1. Oh and 1. Burley kicks and delivers. Strike 2 called in the hole. 0-2.
There's 2 quick strikes. Now he's ahead 0-2. Let's see if he goes out of the zone and see if he can get the hitter to chase.
It's hit foul by Hardy. Hit sharply towards the hole. And he'll be tagged out along the first baseline.
Second baseman, number 20, Matt Over.
2 outs, base is empty. And the first pitch. Runs up to bunt, gets this one down. That one's foul. Swung on, hit on the ground, fielded by Ramirez. And on to first for out number 3, and that's gonna do it.
White Sox win this in a lopsided victory, a dominating performance, Gary.
And it's that time of the broadcast where we bestow the Pepsi Clutch Performance Award. Our fantastic display by Mark Burley got it done today.
Well, you know, Gary, he made just that one mistake, but that doesn't tarnish the shine of this performance today. And I'll tell you what, a manager absolutely loves it when he doesn't have to go to the bullpen. He can give those guys a day off, and it makes them stronger for the remainder of the season. But I tell you, this guy was throwing strikes today, and it was an easy decision to keep him in the game.
When you take to the road, Steve, any win will do, but when you get this kind of offense, it's very satisfying.
Well, it also sends a message to your club and to that club that you showed up to play.
And until next time, this is Gary Thorne, along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We'll catch you at the yard.